Thank you, Wookie Wookie. This is male 20 UK, Durham. Welcome. And he says, I feel so depressed. I'm in my finals for my last year of my degree. I'm studying for my deadline on Monday. And my anxiety is killing me. I'm having really dark thoughts. Well, I don't know what your anxiety is all about, and I don't know what your dark thoughts are about. But in general, thoughts want to replace reality. And because it's created in your head, so to speak, in your consciousness, you give it credibility because it is coming from within you and you find yourself a credible person. So when your thoughts appear in your head, or reflection of a certain knowledge turns into thought, you tend to believe that as truth. There's a difference between reality and truth. Thought is a reality because you thought of it and it's happening at that moment. You're involved in its happening, but it is not truth. It is just a process, material process, a derivative of the information accumulated in the consciousness. All that information are sitting in their pigeonholes. They are in the memory. They are in the consciousness. But like this storm in the desert, where it scoop up every sand, every piece, every bit of sand, and brings them all in the air, make them seem present, make them have certain kind of a existence, presence to your eyes. You become aware of their presence. Otherwise, until then, they were just sitting on the floor and the ground, and you were walking on them. And they were in different holes and different caves, and nobody cared. When the wind comes, it lifts everything up, and you think, oh, there is new things happening. No, these are the same shit that was sitting on the ground, and they never meant anything. You were walking on them. Same thing with thoughts. They have been in the consciousness as fragments and different bits and pieces of knowledge accumulated in the form of memory, stored in consciousness. Now, from this accumulation, you somehow pick up on one or two or this and that, irrelevant to truth or anything. Because it just happened, because you just noticed it for one reason or another, you think it's a new thing, it has come to birth, and if it has come to birth, reality as it happened, it must be true because it didn't exist. It came to existence because it's true. Not at all. It was just like sand sitting around there, and it just got lifted up with the sandstorm. That's all. Thoughts are all over the consciousness. They just happen to be lifted off, and you notice them. And now you think it's the same as the truth. No, it's a reality that a thought has come to your attention. But thought is stupid, has no truth necessarily to it. But it wants to replace the truth. It wants to replace the actuality. And you by mistake think it is truth just because it's real. Yeah, it's real because it's a thought. It just came about. So it's reality. But it's not an actuality. It's not a truth. Thought is just that. Thought. Means nothing, has no credibility, and is as stupid as a donkey. I mean, donkey is very smart, actually. Stand to be corrected. It's just stupid as stupid can be. but you get fooled by it because it happened to come to your notice from within. If it was from the outside, you would judge it. But it's because from within, the reflection of it comes to create a certain picture. The idea of that thought becomes pictorial, because that's how we comprehend things. And that pictorial represent to you factuality, factual, truth. Don't fall for that shit. Nothing further than the truth. So, on that note, focus on the damn schooling thing. Get the final exam done. Go live your life. Thought is not a perfect apparatus. Thought is a factory of creating illusions. It's a reflection of certain knowledge accumulated in the consciousness. But there is no truth to it. It's just an idea. Idea is not a truth. It just comes to your notice. Now, if you act on it and bring it to reality, create that model, whatever it is, pictorial that you have in your head, then maybe you can say, oh, now it's an actuality. But thought has no truth to it. All right. Wookie wookie. I hope that will be helpful.